Hi, the cloud computing market is booming. According to Gartner, the worldwide cloud spending is going to be $600 billion by the end of 2023. And Microsoft Azure is the top second cloud provider in the world. So, there is great demand for professionals skilled on Azure. And if you are someone willing to learn Azure and not sure how to get started, or you've been learning Azure but want to know how to be expert in one of the fields or what certification to choose, then this video is for you. Alright, so I've divided this video in two categories. In the first category, I'll talk about the certifications that freshers should do, the one who have just passed out of college and want to pursue their career in cloud and in IT. So what are the certifications that they should eye for? I'll focus on that. And the second part of the video, I will dedicate to those professionals who have been working in IT but want to move their career from on-premises to the cloud. All right. So the freshers who have just passed out of college, the certifications that they should eye for, the first one is AZ900. Yes, AZ900 is a certification that gives you a very good understanding and a very broad overview as to what are the different verticals within Azure are. When I say vertical, I mean things like Azure Compute, storage, networking, identity, monitoring, AI, data, security. So these are the things that you would know. And what are the technologies within each of these verticals? For example, if I say Azure Compute, you would have services like Azure Virtual Machines, Web App, Container Services, Kubernetes Services, Azure Function Apps, Azure Logic Apps, things like this. Even though function apps falls in the serverless category as well, so you would know and when to use which service and what does each service do. Similarly, things span into different verticals as well. So you'll get this understanding first of all. Now, once you have this broad understanding, you want to deep dive into the technology of your choice. For example, if you are a developer and you love writing code and you just want to build cool and amazing apps, then you may want to learn certifications such as AZ204 or AZ220 that you see on the top right hand side quadrant of your screen. So those are the certifications that you want to eye for. Okay, now if you're someone who is not so good at writing code, but you love designing great servers, great applications, you want to build applications that are highly available, resilient from outages, and want to use different Azure technologies such as Azure Service Bus, Azure Redis Cache, and Azure Function Apps to build some cool serverless applications, then you should pursue Azure Solutions Architect certification, and that you see on your screen on the top quadrant, that's in the infrastructure district, and the certifications are AZ104 and AZ305. All right, now the one thing that binds both the developers and the infrastructure architects together is DevOps, and the word suggests dev stand for developers and ops stand for operations. So DevOps is the combination of developers and operations. All right, so Azure DevOps, that is AZ400, is a course or is a certification that both infrastructure and developers architects should do. The reason is, when you learn about DevOps in general and Azure DevOps in particular here, you would get to know what are the different services that are there within Azure's ecosystem to accomplish DevOps processes. All right, you would know about Azure repos, that's Azure's native Git repo, all right, or Git repository. And then you would know about Azure pipelines, build pipeline, release pipeline, and how to use these services to ensure that you have automated software deployment in place. So you'll get this good understanding. Now, if you are someone who's just passionate about AI, you love ChatGPT, you are amazed with Azure OpenAI service that's recently been rolled out, then AI is an area that you should eye for. And the certifications that you see on the right hand side corner of your screen is AI 900 and things like that. So those are the AI certifications that you should eye for and become expert in artificial intelligence. Now, if you are someone who loves extracting value from data and want to use that value to and use that data to extract value and go to business leadership and help them in making crucial business decision based on the data, then data services are something that you want to learn about. And the certifications that you see on the bottom right hand side corner, certificates, they'll help you, and they help you learn about Azure Databricks, Azure Apache Spark, and services like that, all about data science and everything. Okay, now, but if you are someone who loves security, you wanna prevent hackers from taking crucial applications and servers down, you wanna give them nightmares and prevent them from attacking people and making great business losses, then security is an area that you wanna focus on. And the quadrant that's there towards the bottom left hand side corner, that's talk about the different Azure security services like AZ405 and things like that. Other certifications that are of your most interested and valuable to you. So you would learn about Azure DDoS, Azure Microsoft Defender, and other services that you can use to prevent attacks such as DDoS attack, SQL injection attacks, and things like that. Now, I hope I've covered most part of the certifications that you should be interested in as a fresher. And yeah, if you are someone who again, love making sure that the computers are in a great connectivity network, then networking is an area that you want to dive deep into and do those certifications that you see on your screen. All right, now let's move on and talk about the certifications that experienced professionals who have been in IT, want to move their career to cloud from on-premises technology should do. And the approach that I think would be valuable for them is to take a reverse engineering approach or a reverse mindset, wherein you first know, obviously, if you are someone who's been doing database administration, let's say you have been an SQL database admin and want to move to cloud, then obviously AZ900 is the one that you should start with just to get a good understanding about the various services. Then you may want to do certifications such as DP300. That's a certification that gives you a good understanding and knowledge about Azure database administration and how you can use Azure to do database administration, what are the different technologies within Azure. And it just not only talks to you about Azure SQL servers, SQL managed instances, but also you can also learn services such as Azure Cosmos DB, which is NoSQL database, and then Azure MariaDB and things like that. There are tons of database like Azure Postgres SQL. So yeah, the ocean is big. You can dive deep and learn as much as you can. And let's say if you are someone who's been doing networking all through your life and you've got certifications such as CCNA, CCNP, and want to move to cloud and want to know what you should learn, then the Azure networking is an area that you want to focus on. And the certifications that you see on the top left hand side corner, that talks about Azure networking neighborhood. And you may want to do AZ104 first, because it gives you that intermediate knowledge and a broad understanding as to what are the various services available in Azure. And besides that, then you want to move and deep dive and learn about networking. All right, and if you've been a developer, you can follow the same approach and learn more about Azure developer certification. So hope this was informative, and I hope this will help you take the right approach and choose the right certification that will benefit most to you. And then yeah, obviously if you are someone who's been doing security, and then yeah, security is an area that's on the bottom left hand side corner of your screen that you should be most interested in. Now yeah, another cool thing and another important things to mention is this: what if you've been a VMware or Windows administrator and want to learn cloud, what should you do? Well, in that case, I think I suggest you should take up AZ104 first after AZ900, and then move on and learn about AZ305, where that will make you an Azure solution architect, and then AZ400 as well, just to make sure that you become a good DevOps engineer as well. All right, so yeah, that's about it. Now, how should you learn it? Yeah, you know what to do, but how should you learn it? Well, there are a couple of areas that I want to point you to. First is Microsoft Learn. That's free online training that's filled with great examples from Microsoft for each technology, and the free hands-on labs as well, sandbox environment. Now, At times that might become little overwhelming because the context and the content is just too much. If you're someone who enjoy watching videos and learning through videos, and then Udemy is a great platform that you can go to and and subscribe and enroll to few good trainers over there and watch their course and then take up the exam. Hope this video was informative. If you find it useful and helpful, please like it, share it, subscribe it, and yeah, let others also make use of this. All right. Thank you so much. See you in the next video then. Thanks.